How long are you married?
I'm married now 9 years.
9 years. This is a
Yeah.
new.
I mean, you're not talking cumulatively, right? You're talking about this.
No, currently.
Yeah, 9 years.
Okay. Okay. And the kids, is this all one or two marriages? Three marriages?
Well, I was married for 12 years, my first marriage, and then my second and ended in divorce. My second wife took her own life, and we had been married, I think, like 11 years at that point. And we're in the middle of a divorce, and then so this is my third.
Wow, you've had some rough go at it. Those are strong emotional dealings throughout all that. And so, wow, to have all those kids and still, what keeps you all together, man? What gets you through all that?
I would say that I have, I need to stay spiritually kind of connected all the time. And I put a lot of effort into that. But, that son that I was talking about had he was kind of, he was around, he was at a very, very sensitive age, like 8 or 9 years old when his mom took her life. And he was, like I said, he never seemed angry.
Right.
But he was very self-contained. So he wasn't, sharing a lot of stuff, which worried me.
Right.
A little, but he ended up going on he's an outdoor adventure guy, and he went on a kayaking trip on a whitewater trip, river, a really famous whitewater river that I used to run once a year called the Futaleufú, and down in Patagonia at the tip of Chile.
Yeah.
And he went down there with a buddy, and they ended up falling in with this group of Puenche Indians. And they did about 20 Indians. They did an ayahuasca ceremony.
Oh, wow.
And when he was doing that ceremony, he told me later, he felt like he was being dropped through the earth. And he could see all the kind of geological strata and understand kind of the history of them, how they had folded up over time. And then he was propelled out into space. And he would go to he would be floating in the universe, and he would see a planet, he'd focus on a certain planet, and then he would be transported there, and he would have an adventure in each one, and at the end of the adventure there was a moral lesson. And he felt like he was doing this for hundreds of years, but the last planet he went to, he ran into his mom, and she started passing in and out of him through his body, and every time she did, he felt all of this, this understanding and this forgiveness and love and warmth. And he came back from that trip kind of really dramatically changed, and much more open and talking about everything, like really interested in kind of the deepest feelings and really living an examined life, and very, and examining his own motives in everything, and also kind of other people's in a curious but non-judgmental way. But he also started, his behavior change. He started taking out the garbage and, washing his dishes, and became really considerate of everybody around him. It was pretty extraordinary.
Check out the Breuerverse every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. If you can't wait till then, sign up for Patreon and get it a day early, along with other exclusive content.